Court sent 52 students of Edo Varsity to prison for protesting against kidnapping insecurity. I don't know when protest has become an issue in this country, and now students are protesting and you're arresting them. 52 students. If you see the place, they pack all of them without wearing clothes. I saw a video of these students, and I don't know what the SUG community of the school is doing. It's like all these Gen Zs, like they are not really participating in the SUG stuff. So I don't know. Like the school SUG should be fighting for these students. It's not a crime to protest. They are protesting against kidnapping, against insecurity around their school. So what is the problem with that? Why are you arresting them because they protested? Is protesting a sin? It's our fundamental rights. So I don't know the problem. Now, no fewer than 52 students of Ambrose Ali University, AAU Ekpoma, are currently remanded in a correctional facility following a midnight crackdown by operatives of the Nigerian Police Force on hostels across Ekpoma in the East and West local government area of Edo State. And you'll be surprised that some of them that are picked up now, some of them might not even be part of the protest, but they'll shall pack all of them together. The students were arrested in the late hours of the night from their various hostels in Ekpoma and subsequently charged to court for participating in a protest held last Saturday against rising cases of kidnapping. Is that not something to protest about? They are protesting about the cases of kidnapping and insecurity in the state, and then you are arresting them. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Like, what's going on? Students who spoke to the press said the arrests were carried out in a coordinated operation with police officers storming different hostels. Now, I think they go see those ones with that. If not to face terrorists, they can't. But if it's to face ordinary civilians that are speaking out for the right thing, they will quickly come and arrest you. You hear they stormed the different hostels around the Ekpoma in the middle of the night and picked up students indiscriminately. I'm sure they would have packed some innocent people as well. According to accounts by some of the affected students, those arrested were not apprehended at the protest venue but were picked up from where they resided. They described the operation as a midnight raid that caused panic among students and residents of the university's town. They came to a hostel at night and started arresting students. One of the students was Sahara reporters from court premises. Many of those arrested were sleeping in their rooms and were not even on the streets when the protest took place. I said it now. They were arresting people that did not even know anything about the protest. You can imagine. On Monday, the arrested students were arraigned before a court in Edo State, where the police filed an application seeking their remand in custody. Why should they be remanded in custody? These people are students, and you want to leave them in custody for waiting now? The students who were present in court also reported that the police are seeking an order to remand the 52 students for a period of 14 days. You can imagine. A copy of the motion ex parte remand proceedings shows that the application was brought pursuant of Section 293 subsection 1 and 296 subsection 1 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law of Edo State 2016 and under the inherent jurisdiction of the courts. The motion reads in part brought pursuant to Section 293 subsection 1 and 296 subsection 1 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Law of Edo State 2016 and under the inherent jurisdiction of this honorable court to administer justice. The police as complainant applicants request the court to grant an order remanding the suspects pending legal advice from the Director of Public Prosecution DPP, Edo State Ministry of Justice, Nawa. It is the application further stated take notice that this honorable court will be moved on the dash day of 2026 or at the hour of 9 block in the forenoon and as or soon thereafter as counsel may be heard on behalf of the complainant applicants praying this honorable court for following orders. An order remanding the suspect is in Correctional Custodial Center, Benin City for an initial period of 14 days pending the rendering of legal advice on the case from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution DPP, Ministry of Justice, Edo State. The grounds upon which the application was brought, according to the motion, are as contained in supporting affidavit and the request form for remand proceedings. The police also urged the court to grant such further on other ideal as this honourable court may deem it fit to make in the circumstances of this case. It's just pure bullying. They're just bullying students, really, because why would you arrest them, really, for protesting? It doesn't make any sense. It is well. Prince Wrighton said this is very wrong signal for the governor of Edo State. They should please free the students immediately. That one na person. But Tony says this trial is failure even before it gets to the court. I'm telling you. The proof that they were protesting, the arrest must have taken place at the venue of the protest. But you now went to their hostel to go and start picking them. How? That means you must have picked innocent people as well. Arresting them in their hostel over a protest that never took place in the hostel is unlawful. Additionally, this arrest and prosecution can result in another protest that can spread all over the country. Above all, they have the right to protest. You get against insecurity. This is insecurity we are talking about. Chugodi says, now it's over to you. Trouble they sleeping and God they go wake them up. It be small thing. Chris Azado says, why should they protest? After all, their governor promised them insecurity in the presence of Oshomole. As Maggie says, there's Nigerian government there, now they make me they laugh, no be small thing. Freddy says, total revolution now, or the answer to this government's rascality. As Mr. John says, what is the IGP up to? Arrested students for participating in a protest against rising causes of kidnapping and insecurities in the state. What record is set? Kidnappers, sponsors at work. No be small. K1DN says the Edo State Judiciary and the government has proved it beyond reasonable doubt that they are interested in kidnapping and banditry of innocent people of the state. I'm telling you. Therefore, a sleeping student just arrived at the court premises to see their next abode is prison yard. It's unfortunate that Webolo can act this way, but I'm sure they only wanted to tell them that they are in power. Nigeria for us. It is well. Ekuma says, congratulations to APC supporters under Tinubu administration. Now so now go they collect and they go. No be small thing. This says, is protest a crime in Nigeria? How sure are you that those arrested actually particularly participated in the protest? I wonder, how do you know? Before arresting them. See, well, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.